You're listening to The Underrated with Dave Dabba, the only show in North America that believes the Rudy Gobert trade worked out for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Presented by underrated.media.
So we're going to talk about Klay Thompson tonight and what he should do next. But before we do that, I've got this picture of Taylor Swift up. And of course, there are two things trending on the internet right now as I'm recording this. One of them, for some strange, bizarre reason, is a bunch of Golden State Warriors fans are actually remembering when Jordan Poole was great. I saw so many posts tonight with people basically asking for Jordan Poole to come back. I guess those people that had those crazy posts didn't actually see him play in a Wizards uniform this year. The second thing, and obviously the most popular thing trending, is Taylor Swift has dropped the Tortured Poets Department album. It is out North America, and I guarantee it's being listened to in my house right now. Welcome to The Underrated. It is super late on a Thursday night. Our topic for this evening is, now what, Klay Thompson? Will you stay with the Warriors or will you go? Now, look, even the most diehard Golden State Warriors fans must have realized that their dynasty has been on absolute life support for the past 24 months. I mean, how else can you explain all of the tweets tonight about bring Jordan Poole back to the Golden State Warriors? Now, personally, the time of death officially for this Golden State Warriors dynasty happened in Sacramento a couple nights ago, and it happened on Klay Thompson's very last shot. He went 0 for 10. 0 for 6 from the arc, and he scored a whopping 0 points. Like a Zorro 0. No points for Klay Thompson at all. The consistency of what Klay Thompson used to be has certainly gone away in the past basically 16 months. And Klay Thompson at this point, for $43 million a year, should not be skiing down the backside of Career Mountain. The Golden State Warriors certainly have a tough decision to make. Now, the Warriors organization as a whole, the coaches, the management, the ownership group, and of course the players are all saying we want Klay back. But does Klay really want to come back? I know Klay loves the Bay Area, but if he is going to stay with the Golden State Warriors, he is going to have to get used to coming off of the bench. And I'm not entirely sure he's at that Russell Westbrook point of his career yet, if you know what I mean. I think Klay Thompson still has, several good years in front of him. I think Klay Thompson can average close to 20 to 22 points a game again in the right situation. With another team, with the Golden State Warriors, I'm not so sure that's going to happen. His points per game this season were down about 3 points. He dipped it below 18 points a game. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that the Golden State Warriors realize that they have to make a bit of a youth movement if they're going to not become a bottom cellar dweller in the National Basketball Association. So what should the Warriors do? What should Klay Thompson do? Look, if Klay Thompson is willing to take an unbelievably deep discount to remain with the Golden State Warriors, then the Warriors should absolutely jump on it and do it. But they should make it very clear to Klay that there is going to be a time when he's going to be permanently benched and he'll have to come off of the bench. That's the only way to avoid becoming becoming the Portland Trailblazers or the Detroit Pistons or the Washington Wizards or the Charlotte Hornets. The Warriors certainly need to go out and bring in a top-tier guard to assist Steph Curry, and certainly need to bring in somebody that is younger than Klay Thompson at this point. So at this point, the fit might not be right for Klay to stay with the Golden State Warriors. It might be time for Klay to actually move on. Now, Grayson Allen signed a new contract. And Grayson Allen's contract, and I don't want anybody to think I'm saying Grayson Allen is better than Klay Thompson. I am not saying that. I am, however, saying Grayson Allen did shoot over 46% from the three-point arc this particular season. Klay Thompson shot just under 39% from the three-point arc this season. Grayson Allen averaged 13.5 points a game. And as I mentioned, Klay averaged just under 18 points a game. Grayson Allen just signed a contract extension with the Phoenix Suns for just $17.5 million. I can't believe I said just $17.5 million. So the question is, what is Klay Thompson actually worth on the open market? Remember, he is skiing down the backside of Career Mountain at this point. Remember, he's probably not going to go much further than north of 20 points a night. And there are plenty of other contenders in the National Basketball Association that are probably going to be willing to play Klay Thompson significantly more than the Golden State Warriors actually can. All right, that is it for tonight's Underrated. Hey, if you haven't had a chance yet, check out our big new website at underrated.media. And seriously, we have put out one of the best daily sports newsletters around. It's got beautiful images and good stories and all of that stuff. So subscribe to that when you have a chance. For the Underrated, I am Dave DeBaugh, wishing you all a tremendous rest of your sports viewing day. Hey, we can't play Taylor Swift on the way out, but to the guitar riffs we go.